everyone, my name is Annie. I am the full stack developer at Meowflix. This is me and my colleagues. We are the world's best cat theme streaming service, and we are also the first cat startup that used Svelte to build our whole new website. Wait a second, you said you don't believe that cat can type? Good question. Actually, we invented something called Postscript, which is a cat-specific language that is built to suit our paws and paw-friendly keyboards. Then we also built a compiler called Postscript that compiles our code into Svelte. Then, as everybody knows, Svelte is eventually compiled into JavaScript that runs the app that you see in your browser. Like Netflix, that I guess you humans know very well, we also have our own Meowflix originals. Here are a few highlights that we made, such as the Meowflix, $1 Million Kitty, and Game of Paws. We also have old movies like Cat Wars or Top Cats. We use open source CMS Strapi as our backend and Svelte as our frontend. The first thing we did was to make the pages that are needed. As you can see, we would need a home page and landing page, the product page for browsing all the products and a single product page, about page where you can get to know our company better, a login page where people can register as a member, cart page where people can view their saved favorites, checkout page where they pay and get confirmation, order page where they track their orders, and standard 404 not found page. All the pages are Svelte components, and we use Svelte routing library to handle the routing. We wrap the navbar, which is the header and the footer, around them, and use global store to control whether we show up other components, such as card, sidebar, or alert. We can further break the parts on the pages into smaller components. Make sure to reuse some components. For instance, the single product component had the picture, the title, and the price. You see those in the featured section on the home page. Then the products pages and the recommendation section on a single product page. Here is the code, and you can see in the product component the image, the title, and the price. And we use the same in the feature, the products, and recommendation components. The only difference is that we feed those pages with different sets of data. Our login page has two options. For new users, they need to register. For members, they can just log in. We don't need to build two different pages, and we can just use Svelte syntax to switch parts depending on the each member variable. One of the benefits of using Svelte is the easy way to manage state. Before, I have used Redux, and I do think it's a clever way of designing data flow, but the concept can be quite difficult to master, especially for beginners. Svelte makes it amazingly easy. We just need to import writable function from Svelte library. Then we can manipulate different data that we want to use for different components. For instance, for cards, we use local storage to persist the product added as favorite. Then we can read it from there, and you can see here in example 1. When we want to create different sets of data from the store, we can import derived function and create new data sets from our original store, and you can see in example 2. Svelte also has built-in animation functions that you can simply import to your components. This is a lot easier, and you don't need to write complicated CSS or JavaScript to make your final project lively. Here, for the card components, we import the fly and animate so the card items can fly in one by one. Then when you remove it, it will flip and fly out from the left side. Don't forget to deny your users by giving them some feedback. For instance, make sure the users enter required information and correct credit card numbers. After the payment is successful, give them some lovely kisses from us. Yeah, no one of you humans can refuse that, I know. Behind the scene, we use the global store to manage our alert system. After we get order confirmation from Stripe, we could send a thank you message with the alert component, direct the user to the thank you page, and clean up the local storage items. If there's any error, for instance, the payment is not successful, we then show the user some feedback and encourage them to try again. In summary, to build a project, you can follow those steps. First, tell a story. Make sure you write a story that makes the project interesting and fun. Second, create assets. Use your creativity to create some eye-catching visuals to enrich your project. Third, app architecture. Decide the app structures, components, features, and how you plan to communicate between them. Fourth, code. Let's get down to the code. First, you make the skeletons, and then you code the details for each component. Fifth, add sparkles. Use animation to improve the user experience, and don't forget to deny your users. 6. Deploy, test, and feedback. Deploy as soon as it's ready so you can get valuable feedback from your users to improve all the details as early as possible. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope this little guide provides you some inspiration for building your own Svelte project. And you can see Svelte makes things a lot easier. We get to write less code, ship less bundle to the browser, the app performance is very fast, and user experience is smooth. Hope you will like Svelte as much as I do, and see you in the next Svelte Summit.